seen Lame outfits in entertainment like this.
Never seen Gold Lame dancing like that, but this is the man. Here he comes. The crowd have been waiting to see Australian Rugby League great John Hopoate.
Now, despite his frequent run-ins with officialdom, he only stopped playing league last year after he was suspended for 17 weeks for a late charge.
17 weeks.
After which his club Manly sacked him.
They said enough is enough. But it says something about the guy that he's putting his pride on the line for the Child Cancer Foundation tonight.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the sort of ring craft that he's going to exhibit tonight.
He looks mean. Oh, he does look
And look
mean.
at his hair.
It's almost a mullet. Our next contender is the man known by the name of Tonu'u. He's originally from Wellington, and this is his third appearance in the Fight for Life. His record stands at 1 win and 1 loss. So he'll be pretty familiar with that bubbling cauldron of emotions swirling inside his stomach.
Oh, all the nerves. Now, his nickname was Junior to differentiate him from his late father of the same name. The score tonight is us 3, them 1. So this is it. Let's take a look at the tail of the tapes and then go to your commentators, Clint Brown, Barry Michael and Shane Cameron.
John Hopoate versus Afisa Tonu'u, brought to you by The Rock.
32-year-old John Hopoate has an age and height advantage over Afisa Tonu'u as league winger meets rugby halfback. Hopoate, a former Manly and West Tigers winger, was a gifted player, but he'll forever be known as the bloke who was suspended by the NRL for inserting his finger up the backsides of his opponents on the field. Why did he do it? Tactics, he says. Unsettling his opponents by doing something unexpected. Tongan-born Hopoate played 2 tests for the Kangaroos. Boxing's now his go, and he hopes to continue as a professional after tonight's big fights.
Well, blessed with 8 children, you know, more than happy to help kids that don't have the green pastures that we, like my children do. And that's the sole reason why I'm here tonight, and that's to help them try and raise as much money.
Afisa JT Junior Tonu'u's a former All Black and a perennial 7 of Auckland rugby, playing 71 games at halfback. He was part of the Blues team that won the Super 12 titles in 1996 and 97. He fought Dwayne Mann in the Fight for Life 2004 and lost narrowly on points. And last year he rumbled with Englishman John Bentley and won on points.
Okay, let's get it on for the main event with the Chic Quattro Fight for Life. It's John, the king of the ring, Hopoate, the man with more suspensions than the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And he's up against Afisa Junior Tonu'u, who's going to start fast. Remember that Hopper is trying to do a mundane, going from rugby league to boxing. And straight away, Barry Michael, he cops it on the chin.
He landed a couple of good ones, but I tell you what, so Tonu'u's fired back well, but now Hopoate has just landed a couple of big ones. Look, I've been, hearing about John Hopoate's boxing debut for years now, and it's going to be interesting to have a good look at this. But,
combination of left, right, and he stood up Junior straight away.
Powerful. He's got heaps of power.
What do you think, Shane Cameron, from what you've seen so far? You're going to be on the undercard along with the Mundine Green fight, along with Hopper, his professional debut. He's doing an amateur bout tonight for charity. What sort of start has he made?
Yeah, well, Hopoate's made a great start here, but as I say, he wants to make his professional debut in the next couple of weeks, so he want to look good tonight, and he's starting good.
Don't forget, we'd just like to thank you, New Zealand, for donating, but the phones have been overloaded. Text B for your black fighter, G for the visiting fighter from the Tri-Nations, 3333, cost $1.99. B in to win 5 tickets to McDonald's Cirque Rocks in August. The next big event coming up from Dean Lonergan Events. And if it takes a while, take your time. The phones are overloading. And at the moment, we're raising money to try and beat that monster. Child Cancer Foundation. At the moment, it's a monster coming from
John Hopoate.
Exactly.
Landing some big punches. Got a very fast countering right hand here.
Explosive first round. The main event. Big right. Hopoate
JT
against Junior.
Yeah, JT's in a bit of trouble. He's been hit with a lot of big right hands. Afisa Tonu'u standing up well, but copping some big right hands from John Hopoate.
And there's the bell, end of the first round in the main event on 3 Sport. Hopoate Hopoate against Tonu'u. Shane Cameron, you're going to be on the undercard of the Mundine Green fight where Hopper's going to make his professional debut. There's a great start. Good combination by John, the king of the ring, Hopoate. What do you think it's going to be like boxing outdoors, 30,000 Sydney Football Stadium?
Yeah, it's going to be a great opportunity. Fighting outside is going to be a new experience for me, but all the business is going to be done in the ring. That's all I'm worried about.
You'll be seeing it on 3 Sport. We should have the Hopoate undercard fight, Shane Cameron's undercard fight against Bartholomew Chukwuma from Nigeria. And there they go, exchanging blows at the start of round 2, all counting down to that big grudge match between Danny Green and Anthony Mundine as Hopper does the league boxing transfer.
Oh, his legs are gone. I tell you what, he countered. He's got fast hands, John Hopoate. Afisa Tonu'u attacked, very strongly in the opening seconds, but was countered beautifully.
He's been training with Chop too, Anthony Mundine. He's a big fan of the former rugby league star. Big right hand.
No, he certainly looks good. He really does look good here, and Afisa Tonu'u's certainly got his hands full.
How do you think he's going from that transition from league boy to boxer, Shane?
Yeah, well, he's going along all right, but, Tonu'u, take my hat off to him. He's, it's a big fight for him to take, especially for someone that's going to take up this sport as a profession. So I take my hat up to the guy, and he's doing well. He's shown a lot of heart to get in there. Hopoate, it's going to be interesting when he comes up against a boxer too.
True, Shane, and I tell you what, he's landing some good body shots, JT, Afisa Tonu'u. When he gets up close, he digs those body shots in well. Gutsy display from the former All Black against the former rugby league guy from Manly. And of course, he's safe tonight, Junior, because Hopper's got the gloves on, so none of the famous ring finger can affect him tonight. But boy, with those gloves, he's hitting some powerful shots, John Hopoate. That short right hand is vicious, and that had him in a lot of trouble there. He's recovered now, I think, but the referee giving him a standing 8 count, which definitely needed that. Being a halfback, Junior, be saying that's the sort of stuff the forwards normally do for me. Set it up, turn it up. Coming towards the end of round 2, ringside here, Trust Stadium, Waitakere. It's the Shit Quattro fight for life, the main event. Hopper and Tonu'u. Rousing reception for our charity boxers tonight. The Train Nations showdown. 2 South Africans, 3 Australians, 5 Kiwis. New Zealand lead 3-1. But I think this is going to be 3-2, the final score, because there's John, the king of the ring, Hopoate, being a big bully tonight and really showing a bit of potential as he tries to do a Mundine, going from rugby league to boxing. Don't forget, May 17th, 3 Sport, you can see the Green Mundine Rumble featuring Shane Cameron and John Hopoate on the undercard. But we're now set for the 3rd and final round for the Shit Quattro fight for life, and there it is straight away. Good exchange, big right, again from Hopoate. And Danny Enright, I think he stepped in and stopped the fight. He did, and I think he did that very well, because he was badly hurt at the end of the 2nd round. And I did say to you, Clint, that I think the fight could possibly be stopped, and I think the referee did the perfect job there and stopped it at the right time. So it's going to be 3-2 to New Zealand. They're going to win the Shit Quattro fight for life. A great bit of sportsmanship there from John, the king of the ring, Hopoate. We'll get the judge's decision to make it official, get reaction from John. But Shane Cameron, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that was a great call. Tonu'u just getting caught too many times with that right hand, and it's ref's call was a great decision.
It is for charity, and how do you think Hopper's going to go with that big debut in the Mundine Green undercard?
Yeah, well, if he keeps training hard and getting some good sparring in, can't see why he's not going to do well. I'm not sure who he's fighting, but it's going to be interesting.
Well, Shane Cameron, thanks for joining us tonight as our special guest on 3 Sport, and all the very best for your big fight coming up on that undercard as well.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Shane. So there you have it, the action ringside. Let's go up and get the final call with our ringmaster, Howard Dobson.
Referee Danny Enright starts the contest 19 seconds into the 3rd round. The winner by TKO, the Hopper man, the king of the ring, John Hopoate. Well, Hopper, man, you're big time news. So now you're about to do what Anthony Mundine's already started. Turn from rugby league to professional boxing. It's all happening in 13 days' time in Sydney. Are you ready to turn professional?
First, I'd just like to thank Junior for taking the opportunity to take me on tonight. You know, until you get in the ring, you don't know how hard it is, people, and I'd just like to thank Junior. But back to your question, hopefully I am ready in 13 days, and then Monday undercard, and we'll see how we go from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, John Hopoate.